Hello students, today we are going to solve some questions from exercise 1A. Exercise 1A. Okay, some typical question we are going to solve from exercise 1A. So our very first question, that this question is also common, that does 0 is a rational number? Is 0 is a rational number? Now we know that a number which we can express as a by b, a number which we can express as a by b, or sometimes p by q, a by b or p by q, where p and q both are integers and q should not be equals to 0, then that number is known as the rational number. That means every rational number can be expressed as p by q, where p and q both would be the integer and q would not be equals to 0. Okay, so this is the condition. Now let 0 can be expressed as 0 by 1, 0 can be expressed as 0 by 1. Okay, so that means here p is equals to 0 and q is equals to 1. P and q both are integers, okay, and q is not equals to 0, so that means 0 is a rational number. 0 is a rational number. Okay, moving to the next question. Let's solve this. (1.3) represent the following rational number on the number line. (1.3). Now we need to represent this rational number in number line. So to plot 1.3 in number line, first this is the scale, take the scale. Okay, now 1.3, so 0, I am drawing this is a number line. Okay, this is a number, I have drawn a line. Now number line, now at the middle of it I will plot 0. Okay, so let's this 0, this is -1, this is -2, this is +1, this is +2. So let's write like this way, this is -1, this is -2. Now 1.3, okay, so 1 2 3, So this point is 1.3. Okay, this is 1.3. Understood? Next is question number 2, 5. Okay, so this minus 2.4 that we need to plot this in the number line minus 2.4. So let's plot minus 2.4. Like the previous, first draw a line that is obviously greater or larger than the 2.4. Okay, so now this is 6, this is 15, so this is, let's this be 0, then this is, so this is 10, this is 0, this is minus 1, this is minus 2, this is minus 3. Okay, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3. So if I write it 0, then it is minus 1, it is minus 2, it is minus 3, this is minus 4, 1 and 2. Okay, now minus 2.4. So up to this is minus 2, up to this is minus 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is minus 2.4. Okay, so we have plotted this is minus 2.4. Next is question number 4. Find 3 rational number lying between 3/5 and 7/8. Now 3 rational number we need to find out between 3/5 and 7/8. Okay, so if I write it, the formula, what the formula we are going to use? D is equals to y minus x by n plus 1. This formula we are going to use. Okay, D is equals to y minus x by n plus 1. Now in this formula, x is 3/5, y is 7/8. Okay, and n, that is the number of rational number. How many rational numbers we want? 3 rational numbers. Okay, so let's D is equals to 7/8 minus x is 3/5 by 3 plus 1. This is equals to 4. If I do the LCM, then it is 40, and then it is 35 minus 24. That is 35 minus 24 is, if I do this, it will be 11 by 160. It will be 11 by 160. Okay, so D is equals to 11 by 160. Now we want 3 rational number. Okay, we want how many rational number we want? 3 rational number. So first will be x plus D, that is 3/5 plus 11 by 160. This will be equals to 3 by 5 plus 11 by 160. This is, if I do, then LCM is 160. This is will be 96 plus 11. This is will be, if I add, then it is 107 by 160. Next is x plus 2d. Next is x plus 2d. X is 3 by 5 plus 2d means 2 into 11 by 160. So this is equals to 3 by 5 plus 11 by 80. This is equals to 80. 48 plus 11. So this equals to 59 by 80. This is equals to 59 by 80. Okay. And the third one is x plus 3d. So 3 by 5 plus 3 into 11 by 160. This is equals to 3 by 5 plus 33 by 160. This is 160. LCM will be 160. And this will be equals to 96 plus 33. Now if I do the whole, it will be 129 by 160. Okay. Next is question number 8. Insert 16 rational number between 2.1 and 2.2. 16 rational number between 2.1 and 2.2. So 16 rational number, insert 16 rational number between 2.1 and 2.2. Okay. So let x is equal to 2.1, y is equal to 2.2. That means here we need 16 rational number. How many rational number we want? Total 16 rational number we want. 16. So 16 means here 16 rational number we want. So that means, see, 2.1. Okay. 16 rational number, 2 digit here. So that means if I take 2, if I write 2.1 is equals to 2.100, we can write it. 2.1 equals to 2.100, we can write it. And 2.2 is equal to 2.200, we can write it also. Okay. So now 6 between this, so 16 rational number between 2.100 and 2.200 is, so we will write this way. Therefore 16 rational numbers between 2.100 and 2.200 are 2.101, 2.102. In this way we will write. Okay. One 107, 0, 111, 2, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14s are there. Okay. So these are the 16 rational numbers. This is our answer. Okay. Now, as I have taken this, my answer is this. If anyone take another thing, like anyone can write it as 2.1000, 2.2000, then 1001, 101 in spite of 101,001, that can also be on the answer. Okay, so that means up to whatever you have assumed, on that, based on that, your answer will be, can be different. Okay, so moving to the next is question number 9. Now in the question number 9 there are few statements given. We need to write only that whether the statements are correct or not, and if they are correct then give the reason, means justify our answer. So the first statement is, that is I am going to write here, every natural number is a whole number. Every natural number is a whole number. Okay. Now every natural number is a whole number. How we are going to, this is true or false. Natural number starts with the 1, isn't it? All counting numbers, that is, are natural numbers, from 1 it started. And whole number, if together with these natural numbers 0 is added in this group, then it becomes a group of whole numbers, that we came to know. So that means all the natural numbers comes under the whole number, group of whole number. So this is true. So this statement is true. Okay. Next statement is, every whole number is a natural number. Every whole number is a natural number. Every whole number is a natural number. From this expression we can easily say that 0 is a whole number, but this is not comes under the group of natural numbers. So that means every whole number is not a natural number. So this is false, because 0 is such a whole number which is not a natural number. Okay. Next statement is, every integer is a whole number. Every integer is a whole number. Every integer is a whole number. Now this will also be false. Why? Because negative integers, means integers, you remember, this was our natural number. First comes our natural number, then 0, then together this is whole number, then minus of natural numbers makes the group of integers. So that means -1, -2, -3, these are not whole numbers. Okay, so that's why every integer is a whole number. This statement is false. Okay, like -1, -2, -3, these are integers, but they are not whole numbers, they are not whole numbers. Okay, next, statement 4, every integer is a rational number. Every integer is a rational number. Every integer is a rational number. Now, all the integers, this is the group of integers, together with the fraction, the group of integers together with the fraction, the group of integer makes the group of rational number, that means every integer comes under the group of rational number. So this is true. Or one more thing, we can write that every integer can be written as P by Q form. Every integer can be written in P by Q form, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equals to 0. That's why every integer is a rational number. Okay, so next statement, question 5, every rational number is an integer. Every rational number is an integer. Previous was every integer is a rational number. Now it is every rational number is an integer. So if previous one is true, this must be false, isn't it? Because that every rational number is not integer. Why? Because you will see that fractional in the integer there is no fraction, whether in the rational number fractions are there. Okay, but these fractions are not integer, they are not integer. Okay, so that's why, but they are rational numbers, so that's why every rational number is not an integer. So our last statement is every rational number is a whole number. Every rational number is a whole number. Every rational number is a whole number. Okay. Now, every rational number means whatever rational number is a whole, every rational number like this 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4, okay, they are rationals, but they are not whole number, because we know only whole number is 0, 1, 2, 3, that is no such negative numbers are there, but here negative numbers are there, so that means every rational number is a whole number. This statement is also false. Okay, so I hope you have understood today's lesson. Thank you, students. Have a nice day.